Okay, we're officially starting our group chat now. And in this group chat, we're going to do some special things. I wanted to do some Facebook group postings live so you guys can see us actually posting right in groups. And maybe we'll take a couple members here that haven't posted in groups as they should, and we'll help boost their accounts to kind of show everybody how to do it. And to start off, speaking of Facebook group postings, one of our members, Barry, who's been in the course now for almost 2 years, he does about $6,000 to $8,000 a month flipping phones while working a 60-hour a week job as a manager at Starbucks. And he has these cool video ads called I Buy Guy. So I figured we'd start the group chat off by showing you guys how to do like a video ad. If you ever want to do this, it's a fun way. Here we go. Here's this commercial here.
I'll give you cash.
Mine's cracked.
I'll give you cash.
I've got an Android.
Cash. I'm the iBuy guy, and I pay cash on the spot for new and used smartphones and electronics.
So
But mine doesn't power on.
No power, no problem. That's because I buy phones in almost any condition. That means bad battery, bad LCD, or just plain bad.
What?
So call or text me today, 615-669-9541. I'm the iBuy guy, and I'll give you cash for your phone.
Thanks, iBuy guy.
thanks, I Buy Guy.
Thanks, I buy guy. Thanks, I buy guy.
Awesome. Oh, that was great, Barry. Let's get Barry in for that one. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys like it, man. I've, like I said, the people who do call me, who've seen the videos, I mean, like, or that particular ad, they've told me that they watched the ad like 4 or 5 times because they loved it so much, you know, because it just made them laugh. And they're like, dude, I just got to give this guy a call. So
We got
it works
here in this course too. We got Bob, Cho. I know you guys should be coming out with some videos. What do you think? I want to see this. I want to see this soon. I know I've seen Bob's Instagram. You ever seen? If you go to Bob Wilcox's Instagram, sorry, I'm putting you on the spot, Bob, but he's got some pretty awesome films that he's done on YouTube where he's got like guys with guns and stuff. He can create like an edgy I Buy guy, like. You got the phone, I get the cash. You got like a suitcase or something. Come on, let's do it, Bob. Anyways, guys, thanks again, Barry, for sharing that. I appreciate it. So it'd be cool if you guys want to experiment and do something like that. So the comments, I'm cracking up here at some of these things you guys are saying. They're like, I'd sell you my phone. So that's called branding, guys. If you're in a business, it's great when you create little hooks like that and you have memorability to yourself. You're just not flipping phones. You're building a whole brand around yourself, which you can expand to other services. Are you doing iPhone repairs too, Barry, or no?
I am, yes.
Sweet. So, and you get business like that. Are you getting a lot of referrals and like relationships with people now because of those type of things?
Yeah, I mean, most of my business, most of it is, you know, repeat business right now. But I haven't done any, I've done a few iPhone repair ads, but most of the repairs that I've gotten have been kind of just from repeat business that I've gotten, because every time I meet up with somebody by their phone, I let them know that I do iPhone screen repairs right on the spot. And that's the bulk of what I've been doing. And a lot of it's been kind of word of mouth. Where I work at Starbucks, I've repaired a couple of my coworkers' phones, and I work at a university, so they're all students, they're all college kids. So I'm getting like college kids like coming up to me, and you know, they're coming up to me with their broken phone and stuff like that, and I'll give them like a student discount. But that
you're
being
like,
where I am,
a celebrity to them. You're the I Buy guy. That's
man, it's great. And like, yeah, and like my trademark are my running shades, my good air running shades, you know.
I love it.
But you know,
I was trying to find a Van Halen gift for your running with the devil comment today. Anyway,
but yeah,
guys, so the cool thing is when you do stuff like that and you guys build relationships with customers, right? If you got business cards, I know it's a little different than the Facebook group post, but building a brand is so important when you're in this business. Don't do this just to flip some phones. Do it to build a business. Like get some shirts made with your logo. I know Dustin's got that. You know, get business cards with maybe a nice logo or a cool name. And then people remember that stuff. And you don't have to try so hard to be posting every week when you've got a brand because then you're going to get repeat business nice and easy. Like Barry said, like, Barry, do you fight with all kinds of crazy things like marketplace and apps and stuff, or you pretty much kind of doing this casually, making your 6,000 to 8,000 a month and just kind of like taking the repeat business in now?
Yeah, I've been doing it. You know, I've been posting, you know, in Facebook groups and everything like that. But you know, I've been so busy. A lot of this, like I said, a lot of stuff I've been getting lately is a lot of, you know, repeat and referral type of business. What I try to do every time I'm putting up like new ads or getting like, I'm building like an Instagram account and everything like that. But every time I buy somebody's phone, I try to, you know, take a picture with them holding their cash up. And my logo is, or my catchphrase is, "Thanks, iBuyGuy," and it's people taking pictures of their cash, taking pictures with them with their cash. And I mean, it's been spreading, but it's nice. But I've been getting, like I said, a lot of it's relationship building. A lot of my business right now is mostly referrals. And right now I'm just kind of you know, I'm experimenting with the ads right now. I want to do more. I really want to do like an iPhone repair ad, kind of make it a little more like a little over the top like the other one. But, you know, right now I'm just doing what I can just to get myself out there. But as of right now, like I said, the majority of my business is mostly referrals and repeat, just word of mouth, building those relationships with people.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Barry. Thanks for letting us do that and give us the entertainment too, and let us check it out. I appreciate it. All right,
no
guys,
worries.
Let's rock and roll, and I'll show you how to do some posting in groups. One last question. They want to know, are you posting those videos in groups, Barry? Just a rule.
I am posting them in groups. Not all of the buy, sell, trade groups will let you post a video. So in that case, I will just post a link to my Facebook page where my video is being played, so I can kind of work around that. So what I would say is, just if you're trying to do this, just kind of just experiment with it. Like I said, not all the pages are going to let you post a video, but you can always post a link to the video and people can watch it.
Okay, cool. All right, so to start off, Uri had, I just always like to do an appraisal drill when we start a group chat. So Uri had a question about why his laptop wasn't selling. So let's all appraise this thing and see if he's got a price right. So he's got an Apple MacBook Pro A1278. Here's the model number. And he's got it listed for $269.99. What's the no OS? Is that no operating system? The MacBook does not have an operating system. Keys from A to K do not work. Oh, boy. All right, so this thing is definitely a for parts thing. So this is a tricky one. So how do we appraise this one for everybody, right? So let's see if you guys can tell me how much this will sell for and how much Uri should have paid for this one. It's a MacBook Pro, no operating system, and half a keyboard missing. Other than that, everything else works like it needs to. I like that. Includes charger. Okay. So, oh, by the way, never suggest what they should do with an item in your listing, guys. He always says buy to fix or for parts. All that is asking for a return, because people will use that against you. Never suggest. Just let them figure out what it's for. Don't suggest what to do with it. Or you can get people saying, oh, you said I could fix it, and then there's some other issue or something like that. It's just return fodder for them. All right, so anyways, everybody appraise this really quick, and let's see what it will sell for and how much you should have paid. So type it in the chat, guys. Remember, this is a damaged one now, so. Oops. What happened here? There we go. Now remember, we always go to the sold listings when you're going to appraise. So you're going to type it in the search bar. This model number helps a lot. This MD, whatever he had there, the MD13, because that tells me exactly what the model number is. Now let's see how many. We got 184 results, which is good. Now here's one in good condition that sold for $255.18. Nobody so far has typed in the chat how much it's going to sell for and what they bought it. So guys, got to work on your appraisals, right? Because appraisals, if you don't know your appraisals, you're going to find it's going to be very difficult to buy these phones. So make sure you know how to appraise. Let's go with how to do this. First, I want to find out. This is a really hard one. So the first thing I'm going to just find out, what are they selling for in good condition? Because more than likely, I'm not going to find a lot of parts ones. So here's one sold for $265 plus shipping, so that's $285. This one's about $275, so we got $275, $285. These are in good condition. This one sold for $330. But this has 128 gigabytes of SD RAM, so we can't use that one. We don't want this because the other one only has 8 gigs. So we got to compare apples to apples. This one sold for $295. All right. So in good condition, they're selling for about $270. Okay, in good condition. Now, Uri's selling this for $270 with no operating system and half a keyboard missing. Who thinks he may have overpriced that? Does anybody think maybe he's got that selling for a little higher than it should? Because he's wondering why it hasn't sold in 5 days. So if I was a buyer on eBay and I saw, okay, well, this computer here is $265 or $275 and it works perfect. This one's missing half a keyboard and no operating system, and it's only $5 cheaper. Which one would you guys go with? Okay, so you got to put yourself in the mind of the buyer, what they would think, right? So really, with those problems, whenever you're in doubt with MacBooks, just lowball, because very few people are going to be able to sell that computer to anybody else. What I would do is try to find some other damaged one in parts condition. Let's see, this one sold for only $156. Let's see if there's a problem with it. Occasionally takes a minute to work. Missing a key. Okay. So look at that. It only sold for $156 and it's missing 1 key. Yours is missing half the keyboard, right? And it's slow. Yours doesn't even have an operating system. So look at that. That's $100 cheaper, right? So how much did you pay for that? So, I mean, personally, I would have paid $30 for that computer at the most. Let's see what he paid. $50. Okay, not horrible. You're still going to probably make some money, but remember, the MacBooks are more expensive to ship. They're going to cost you about $15 to $20 to ship it, depending on how you fit it in there. So you got to factor that shipping in with MacBooks as well. So I would have paid $30. He paid $50. Not too bad. I think realistically, you're going to sell that for about $140, between $125 to $140. Okay. Sorry to burst your bubble on that. I know it's like half of the price you have listed, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to sell that for anything close to what you got listed, Uri. I'm sorry, but based on the stats here, it doesn't look like it. All right. So, and if a laptop's going to sell for $130, you buy those for like $25. Okay, just so you guys know, that's what you would pay on a laptop around that price range. It's going to sell $25 to $30 at the most. It was at $300 before. No, not with no operating system and no keyboard. It wasn't at $300. You got to remember, there's a big difference between a computer with half a keyboard missing and no operating system versus one that's ready to go. A big, big difference. And you got to factor that into the price. All right. That's called adjusting your appraisal when you guys do it. All right. So let's get into the groups now. Did anybody find that helpful? The appraisal part? I figured I'd do an advanced appraisal for you guys today and help Uri out at the same time. So whenever you can't find something in the same condition, because you're not going to find one with no operating system and half a keyboard, so you've got to make an adjustment and an educated guesstimate on what the adjustment's going to be. So you appraise it first in good condition and then see what other damaged ones are and see if they're similar to yours or better condition, then you adjust even further from there like we did. All right. Now let's talk about posting in groups. All right. So we're going to, all right, good. I'm on Amy's Facebook here. And first off, a couple tips for you guys. So, few things before we even post in a group. How many people here, type in the chat if you're posting in groups currently? Who is posting in groups currently to get phones? Someone says no. Chris says yes. Me, no. Yes, no. Me, yes, not yet, not yet. Wow, if you guys are not posting a group, you might be missing a lot of money on the table. Because we get a lot of phones from groups. Not yet. I mean, I know some guys that are doing $10,000 a month just from Facebook groups. Someone says, I have before. Okay. So, guys, it's consistency is the name of the game in this business, right? As mundane as it is, you've got to post every single day if you want to get consistent business. If you want to be a 10K superstar, you got to spend that 5 minutes and just post in groups, all right? Now, first, a couple things. Before you post in groups, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit. Does anybody want an advanced tip for Facebook marketing as far as this, not paid Facebook marketing, but like just group posting, okay? Here's from you. Some of you guys have been on the course for a year, all right? First of all, your Facebook profile makes a big difference when you're posting on Facebook, okay? So look at your profile. Do you have a weird-looking anime character for your profile, or do you have a nice professional-looking photo of yourself? Like, that's my wife and I were in front of the Colosseum in Rome. Chances are, that means if there's pictures of us in Italy and Rome, we're probably not going to club you over the head and steal your cash because we've already got plenty of cash. think about when someone sees your ad, I buy phones, they're going to click on your name and look at your profile. And if your profile is scary and you've got pictures of yourself with like a hoodie on and or something like you look like you're ready to rob a convenience store. No offense to anybody. I don't know if anybody's like profiles like that, but they might be worried about contacting you to sell a phone, if that makes sense. Okay. People are saying laugh out loud. Oh yeah, my face. Okay. Now this is not pointing anybody out, guys, just so you know, but I have seen some members on the group posting where I was like, ooh, I might change that profile pic, or I might change your profile. Like, look at what you're sharing. We're sharing a happy Mother's Day for my mom. It's our family stuff. Whoever's drawing on the screen, if you could please stop that, I greatly appreciate it. You know, there's pictures of us while we were in Rome together and stuff like that. I don't know what my wife is sharing here. It's probably not the worst thing. I try to avoid. I avoid sharing random content that's not really relevant because it's usually not good for marketing. This was an ad that we posted in groups for cash page for houses. So she was posting in groups on that. Okay, but there's nothing like scary or things that would like make someone be turned off by contacting her to buy a phone. So it looks like we're an average, nice family that's just, you know, earning a living, right? Let's look up a buy-sell group and let's see if we can find someone that maybe we wouldn't want to contact to sell our stuff to. Okay, and let's look at these people postings, right? Okay, for example, this person here, see this, I don't know who this is, okay, and I apologize, I don't think you're a course member, this is someone in a random thing, but is this the type of person that looks like they're running a good business, a legitimate business? Like if they were buying phones. Now, he does actually, because he's selling cars. So he's a car dealership, but he's posting cars, so his is actually relevant, believe it or not, so that is actually good. Someone says 5 out of 10. So Uri says, talk about mine, it's okay. Uri, you really want us to rate you? Send me the link on the chat to your Facebook profile. Post your profile link, copy the link to your Facebook profile in there. Oh, here's someone posting cash for phones. I hope this is not a course member. Maybe it is. His ad's not too bad though, actually. He's actually got a pretty decent ad. He's got the Batman, I like that, with the cash. This is actually a pretty decent posting. He doesn't look too bad. I'd probably smile a little bit more than he is in this post. I don't think you're a course this person's a course member. So if you are, I'm really sorry if I'm picking on you. But he doesn't look dangerous or anything. Looks like okay guy. So this guy is not bad. I think that profile's not too bad. Okay. Let's see somebody else here that like, let's see if we can find a bad profile. Oh, here we go. Okay. Is this a good profile pic, guys? Would you want to have a profile pic like this for your Facebook if you're posting in groups? I don't think giving the middle finger in a hoodie is probably the saying that I run a good, legitimate business. Okay, now I'm not picking on anybody. People are saying, hell no, laugh out loud. All right, here's Uri's. Let's take a look here. Okay, and you might think this is small, guys, but sometimes these little things are what makes the big difference. If you're not getting responses on your Facebook group post, this could be why. Maybe people are, oh, this is weird. What happened here? Whoa. I don't know what's going on, Uri. What's happening? Why is it doing that?
Copy and paste his name into my search bar.
Huh. Let me see if we can find you this way. There we go. Let's just do it this way. All right. So who thinks that this profile pic shows a professional business person? Anybody? Let's rate this on a scale of 1 out of 10. Show says no. Someone says hell no. Someone says respectfully no, no, no. 4, 2. Thug life. Someone says ooh, -100. No. So Uri, that might be something you want to change, right? I kind of like this. Any plans for the weekend? Phones, phones, phones. That's not too bad, right? Because it shows that you are actually looking to buy phones. But some of these Facebook pictures, I don't know. If I was like, let's say a woman trying to sell you a phone and I weighed 100 pounds and I'm going to meet you, and maybe my city's not the safest, and you said you were going to give me cash, and I was bringing my expensive iPhone 7 to sell you, I think I might be a little nervous, if that makes sense. No offense to you, Uri, okay? So I think we can probably change that around. And just be careful, too. Like, if you guys are saying anything negative on your profiles or any hate stuff or anything that's like kind of bashing other people, just be very wary of that. That's going to hurt you more than help you, all right? So let's get back to the actual group posting here. Todd said he wanted me to check him out really quick. Let me click on Todd's. I saw his link. Let's see. Here we go. So here's Todd. I like this one. Look, he's really friendly. You got social proof there. There's some other person he's shaking hands with. He's got a smile on his face. He's showing a helicopter, which tells me he's got, somewhat of a life, which is good. People want to deal with people that are winners, right? They want to deal with someone that is successful in life or that's happy, right? He's got a picture. Looks like this is probably his daughter's, I'm guessing. Sorry, Todd, if that's not, but looks probably like that, right? Second place for my second born. He's showing that he's a good supportive father. Does Todd look like the type of guy that's going to club you over the head and steal your phone? No, he looks like the guy that's probably running a good, legitimate business. So everybody wants me to analyze their profile pic. Geez, I guess I picked the right topic for this here. Okay. Anyways, I can't spend too much time going over this, guys, but I think, it's self-explanatory. If you look at your profile and you wonder, oh, I don't know, if I take a nice picture of my daughter in a dress and a suit, I'm not wondering like, oh, do people think I'm a thug? It's probably not, right? But if there's a picture of me in my hoodie and I'm sitting on a front porch on a step somewhere or something like that, I mean, don't get me wrong, there might be nothing wrong with that, but it might not give the impression as I want as a professional business person. Here we go. Everybody's dropping their links here. Here's Chris and here's Pablo. Let's just do a couple really quick, and that's good. So how would you guys rate Chris's profile? On a scale of 1 to 10. 3, iffy, average, could be worse. So personally, I don't like to give someone a reason to not want to do business with me. In those car shots, guys, sometimes they can come off as a kind of slightly egotistical or arrogant, like a car selfie, and the shades hide the eyes. So sometimes having sunglasses on can hurt you. Now, it depends on where you're at. But the biggest thing that's kind of a detractor here is the lack of a smile. A smile is so important. Whatever pick you have, just make sure you're smiling. Be warm and friendly and approachable. Boy, everybody's dropping their links in here. Okay. Let's take a look at the rest of this here. Make amends with the past people who have bothered you. I like this. This is a nice motivational post, and this is supporting other people, which I really like that. So that's good for Chris there. If you hate negative thoughts or solutions out there, some will work and some won't. A little shopping books. I like that. I like this stuff. This is good stuff, Chris. Okay. I think just the profile, I might just change that around and smile. I would get rid of these selfies. For all the women in the chat, all the women, what do the women think in the chat about guys with selfies like this? Give me a yes or a no. Diana says no, just no. Any other women? Lillian says desperate, laughing my ass off. Someone says probably no. Okay, just women only here. I just want to know from the women in the chat here. Okay. Uri says new service will critique your business profile, only $5. It seems like this is a hot topic. Everybody enjoys it. So I would just change that around, Chris, and maybe put some more nice, friendly shots of you. Don't put pics that are trying to impress people, but show guys things like that you like you like to live life. Like if you look at my profile, I try to show friendly shot. And I'm not bragging, but I've done pretty good. I make about $1 million a year as a marketer, so I think my profile is okay. There's my YouTube channel there, and that's me with like Ty Lopez, James Swanwick, founder of multi-million-dollar Amazon brand, Tony Robbins, #1 salesperson, Eli Wilhite, Matt Postis, the founder of the My First Millionaire Mentor Academy. So it shows me with some successful people. My wife and I smiling, having fun in Miami. And then there's me and my rock band, and then more social proof. Some of the members come to the boot camp. Like this shows that, I'm probably a business person. If someone looks at this, it looks like I've had some level of success based on the things that I'm showing. So that means, I probably treat people fairly. I probably have good prices. I probably have decent service. And then I just show nice, fun life living pics and things like that. And then a couple value things, like what I learned from the Dalai Lama on the grid. If you haven't watched that, they got a lot of good reviews, by the way. Anyways, enough self-promotion. All right, so let's get into now the posting. Did anybody find this helpful? Give me a yes if you guys like this. It's something that I never taught in the course. It's new, so I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of free value there for you. Everybody says yes. Okay, tons of yeses. All right, good. So Chris says, come on, Dave, mine weren't too bad. It's not me, man. It's just the group. I just asked the group. I know it wasn't too bad, Chris. I'm just getting everybody's opinion. Guys, don't take it personally if you ask me to critique. I'm not slamming anybody, just trying to help you. All right. So Chris Sauer says, I just changed mine. Uri says, none take it. Okay, good. All right. Let's get into the groups now. Who would like me to post? Who's having a hard time finding groups, or doesn't know how to post, or isn't sure about posting in groups, and would like me to show you right now how to get a bunch of groups? Who doesn't think they work? I want to hear all the negative stuff right now about posting in groups. And I want you guys, this is the time. Come on, guys. I want you. Sajal says me. Okay, what's your biggest issue, Sajal? Why are you not posting in groups? Because I want to take someone who's not posting groups and show you how you can post in groups like right away.
So I was trying to post it, but you don't let me post it. I posted some of them, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, so let's post some things for you right now. So Sajal, can you share your screen? Are you on your computer?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, so go ahead and share your screen. You're going to click on the share screen button on the bottom there, and then share dashboard. Hui says some admins don't approve my group posts. Well, that's okay. Hui, how many groups are you posting in per day? Because you're doing like 12, 13,000 a month. Megan says, my Facebook has ghosted my groups. I don't think your group posts get ghosted. I've never had a group get ghosted. You can't really get ghosted in a group, only marketplace. I mean, we've been posting in groups for 5 years. We haven't ever had an issue.
Yeah, I posted like the day after yesterday, and I posted yesterday too, but it didn't show in the group.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Or admins will your post will get removed. All right, so let's so Sajal, I asked you to share your screen, but you haven't done that yet. Can you do that for me? If not, I'm gonna have Megan do that if that's okay. Or
so you want me to share in the Dropbox or Google Drive?
No, I meant share your screen. That's okay. Let's see if maybe Megan can do it. Megan, are you willing to share your screen and we can do some posts for you?
Yeah, but I don't have no options. You say screen, photo, iCloud, Box, Google Drive, Microsoft. I don't have.
No, Sajal, don't worry about it. Why don't you just watch and kind of learn how I'm doing this, because it's
okay.
I don't want to hold up the group sharing the screen. Can someone else share their screen that wanted to do it? Like I said, Megan?
Yeah, give me a second.
Sure. Okay, so while we're waiting for someone to share their screen, anyone that's ready, just go ahead and do it. First of all, we post in 5 to 10 groups per day. You want to join a bunch of groups, guys. The guy that I'm learning, my mentor that's flipping houses right now, he posts 70 groups.
Yeah.
Who's sharing the screen right now?
Yeah, I'm sharing.
Who is this?
This is the job.
Megan? Okay. What happened, Megan?
Okay, sorry, hold on. I haven't done this before.
Okay, no problem. You're going to click share screen. There
okay. Can you see my Facebook?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So these are my groups. Sorry, I'm moving on.
And how many groups are you trying to post in regularly?
So I haven't, so for the last little bit, I haven't posted just because every time I post, I only get like one view, kind of like in the marketplace.
Don't post it marketplace and groups at the same time. Never do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
just so you guys know, do not post in marketplace and groups simultaneously. Only keep groups completely separate from the marketplace. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. So I was posting probably in like 4 groups a day and was doing pretty well. And then it just kind of stopped, I think, once I started posting in the marketplace.
Okay. So first off, don't post in the marketplace at the same times as the group. Second off, where are you located?
I'm in Utah.
Okay, what city in Utah?
Oh, in Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. Okay, so I want you to go to search, and I want you to type in buy, sell, Salt Lake. Let's find out how many groups you haven't joined in yet. Okay, now hit enter. Okay, now go to groups. See the thing that says groups? Everybody pay attention to this, guys, because this is how you get a whole bunch of groups for yourself. Okay, now look at this, right? You have a group with 4.2 thousand members that you haven't joined yet. Join that. You have another one. Don't bother with the answer. They'll usually approve you anyways. Just delete it. There we go. And then join the next one, Salt Lake County Buy Sell Trade. Go ahead and join that one. You got 1,700 people in that group. You haven't even joined that yet. So what happens, I find, guys, is that a lot of members will kind of blame they're not getting calls, or they'll make excuses, and all of a sudden, and then I check out their profile and find out there's like a bunch of groups they haven't even tried posting in yet. If you just hammer the same 10 groups or 15 groups every week, they get what's called fatigued, right? The group gets sick of seeing you all the time posting. So you got to post in different groups all the time. There's usually 100 or more groups in your area for everything, and rotate them every 4 weeks. Change up the groups so you're not posting the same thing, spamming the same people over and over again. Okay. There's a Salt Lake County Buy, Swap, and Sell. Go ahead and hit join there. Who here admit it, guys, if you're spamming the same groups every week and you're not joining new ones? Okay, go up a little bit. So see that car parts buy, sell, trade? Go ahead and join that one. And then next one down, you got that one's 330 members. Don't bother there. John Luke is one of the only honest people we got here. Yep. I'm glad to see at least someone's honest. So Wallace says guilty. Oh, here we go. Chris, you're not guilty of spamming the same groups. Uri says I'm spamming marketplace. We'll post tonight. Guys, stop hammering the same places all the time. Go down, and then join that Salt Lake, Utah, right there. Buy, sell, jobs, cars. Go ahead and join that. Chris says he posts in 5 groups each day. Good. Chris says, no, I have a list of groups I post in each day. All right. Are you changing your ad up, Chris, every day? Go down. And how many are you posting in? Keep going. 10 groups. Okay. Are you changing your ad up, Chris? I like the real estate buy sell. Quick join on that one. Now, don't join more than 10 groups per day, or you can get put in what's called Facebook jail. And now let's go ahead and post in some of these groups. So now go to groups.
On my regular page.
Mm-hmm. Chris, I'm going to go to your activity log on Facebook and see how much you're telling the truth on this. I'm going to put you to the test because I can see exactly what you've actually done today. He says, oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. You didn't know I could do that, did you? All right. So, should I do this publicly? Chris says no, laughing. Everybody says busted. All right. So Megan, now some of these other groups here. Which ones have you posted recently?
I haven't. So the ones that are at the top are the ones I've posted in recently. The ones that are farther down are the ones that I haven't.
All right. So let's pick a group right now. Let me see your most recent post, by the way. Pick one group you know for sure you posted in.
Let me think. Probably this one.
Okay. So now go to search this group.
Oh.
This is how you find your post, by the way. When you get your post, guys, just type your last name in the post. I mean, at least if your name is Smith, you might get a few other ones popped up. But Allison, okay, so this is yours. So I don't see your post here in this group.
Oh, let me grab another group then. Sorry. Oh. We'll see this one. Oh, so can I just click right here? You have one item for sale.
Yeah, click that, and then I want to see something else though. Click on that.
Oh, so we actually are selling laptops as well. So those are what I have because I was trying to warm up my marketplace or the groups.
Okay. So I don't
this
see
is
any
my
cash
last
for phones
right
type of ads though.
Looking for.
So this is an ad.
Oh, there we go. Okay, good. All right. I pay cash. Pay cash on the spot for Apples, MacBooks, and electronics. Message me for more details. Okay, good. How many times have you posted that ad?
So this one I only posted that day, and I posted in like 3 groups. You know how like you do like a check on the groups?
Yep. You guys
So
gotta post a lot when you post in groups. So Megan, I'm not just doing this to teach you because I want everybody to learn from this, if that's okay. So because a lot of people are probably having the same issues. So guys, you got to post to like 10 groups per day, and you got to change the ad up each day. You got to come up with a system. I know it's kind of a pain, but it takes 10 to 15 minutes. If you don't post, you're not going to get responses. And I'll give you a perfect example. So my mentor is teaching me how to buy houses right now. I posted in 3 groups and I got no responses, right? And he's like, dude, I just posted in 70 and I'm making $50,000 a month profit flipping homes. And you haven't flipped your first home yet and you've only posted in 3. He's like, come on, man. And then I felt like a total idiot, right? So then I posted in 10 groups today, and guess what? I got a lady responded looking to offer me to sell her house. I went there. It took like 10 minutes, okay? So guys, if you're going to post in 2, 3 groups and then say you're really posting, you're not going to get the kind of results that you really want. You got to do massive numbers, right? So we're right now, we're at 14, 15,000 for the month on eBay, and we posted. How many groups did we post in today?
10.
We posted in 10 groups today. So if you're not at 14,000 a month and you haven't posted in 10 groups, my question is why haven't you, right? Steve says, so you don't make an ad and post that to all your groups. Well, do we? Did you do it?
Yeah, I do one, like I'm selling something.
Yeah, you can post one ad in a group and then post in multiple groups at the same time. But just do that every day and change up the ad. So let's post a nice new ad for you right now, Megan.
Okay.
Let's post in a different. Should we post in this group or a different group? What do you guys think? Post in this group or a different group?
It doesn't matter. You can post in. You can click the groups you want to post in.
Sure. All right. So we'll post in multiple groups then. So go ahead and let's click on the name of the group really quick. Whatever group that just was. Is that the same group? All right, so go here.
This is the group.
And then you guys are going to go to start discussion. All right, and let's do this.
You doing individually or?
Cash? No, why? You going to sell something to do with the group the other way?
Yeah.
I don't like the sell method, but.
She's doing it right if you want to do multiple.
So should I do it in start discussion?
Now you're going to do individually.
All right, we'll do sell something. I couldn't remember which one it was as far as that. Amy does all the group postings for me right now. Yeah, do cash in all caps. Cash paid for.
Oh.
Yeah. For iPhones, electronics, and laptops. And then do a comma after each one of those. Now, do you ever use a pic?
A pic?
Yeah, a picture.
Oh, yes. I don't know if I have any on this computer, though, so can we not do one on this one? Is that okay?
No, we can do one really easily. Just do this. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have pictures in the group for you guys to use. So what you do is go to the eBay phone, open up another link, a browser, a page, and go to the phone selling course members only group, the private members group. Yeah, just click on that right there. eBay phone selling course members only group. Click right on there. That'll take you to the group. Okay. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but go to the photos section. See on the left side of the thing, it says photos, and then go to albums. And Amy uploaded, see the free Facebook and Craigslist ads. You guys can steal these pics and use them for yourself, for your group posts or the Craigslist ads. We've got a whole bunch right here for you guys, right? So you can pick whatever one you like here. Let's see. Let's pick. We're going to use Canva as well. We'll make an ad with Canva, but I just wanted to show you guys that we had this. Go down a little more. Go up a little more. Let's use the electronics and smartphones. This one we use a lot. Go ahead and click that one, the green one. Since we're doing an, yep. Go ahead now, download that image. Go to options and download the pic. No, go to options, Megan. See where it says options at the bottom of the picture? where it says tag photo options on the bottom. There you
Mhm.
go, options, and then just download. There you go. Okay, now you're going to use that picture in that ad. Yep. Okay, and then describe your item. For the price, let's just put like 200. Put a nice high price to get people to call. And then say, I am always looking to buy.
Always or only?
What's that?
Sorry, was that always?
Yeah, I'm always looking to buy. Always looking to buy phones and electronics for resale. I can come to you and pay fair prices. Give me a call for a quick, easy cash sale.
Give me a call for a quick, easy, sorry.
That's okay. Give me a call for a quick, easy cash sale. There we go. And then just put your number there. Please don't call and harass Megan, guys.
Yeah, don't. No, just kidding. It's okay. I have the calls turned off because I just do texting.
Okay.
Change call to
Yeah.
text, no?
Yeah, I would say text then if you're not going to answer a call.
Okay.
All right. Put slash. Give me a call or text slash text.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Now we're going to post this in multiple, right? So you're going to click on the little there you go. Okay. So yeah, let's click a few of these groups here. Don't click marketplace
How
though.
many did she do today, though?
What did she didn't do any today, right? You didn't do any today?
I haven't done any today.
Okay, pick a couple of those groups that are near you that are good. Let's pick like 5 or 6. Yeah, let's pick like 7. Screw it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go down the list then because I haven't. 1, 2, 3, 4. That work?
There you go. Calling is always better, by the way, if you can do it. But go ahead and post that.
So I am a stay-at-home mom, right? Like me and my husband are doing this from home. So that's why I don't do the phone calls. Should I do business hours where I call people back, or is texting just easier at that point?
I mean, I would, if you want to text them to get the deal started, but to close more deals, you can close more by getting right on the phone with them and calling them if you can. Now, I mean, if you can only do through text, I mean, Aaron Goldstein just did 40,000 for the month, and he's doing all text. But he's kind of an anomaly. He's not the normal course member, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Aaron's out buying phones right now. I asked if he could make it on the group chat. He couldn't because I don't know. He's like on a mission. He's killing it lately. 40,000 for the month. He's crushing it. So Aaron's a beast though. He takes everything that I've taught and he just like amplifies it. Like he posts I say post in 3 Craigslist ads a day. He posts 14. I say to post in groups. He posts in 10 to 20 groups per day. He posts in marketplace. He posts in apps. Aaron is really good at the basics, and that's why he's done so well, because he doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. He just does the basics, and it's very consistent. Aaron is just like a beast with consistency. We did a workout. We're doing a boot camp June 6th and 7th, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to put Aaron up on a pedestal, but just to show you guys an example of how important like self-discipline is and habits in business are. You know, like we got to the gym, and I saw Aaron get on that treadmill, and he said he was going to run 2 miles, and boom, he just ran 2 miles, just like, he just is a worker. And part of this business, guys, is just sometimes just pure grit. You've got to just do it. So, you know, like there's no cheat code other than just post in those 10 groups per day. And if you do it, you're going to get much better results, right? You know, if you don't have 100 Craigslist ads up, I say, why not? You know, Aaron's got 100 Craigslist ads up. So what do you got to do to get there? You know, make a plan and do what it takes. Figure out how to be more efficient with your time, prioritize, hire an assistant or something like that, but do what you can. Okay. Chris says 50K soon. Bam. I like it. Okay, Megan. So hopefully you're going to start getting calls. Now, by the way, guys, don't post at 9 o'clock at night like we're doing. This is not a good time to post. The best time to post is in the morning. So if you can post at like 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, those are the most effective times to be posting in. Okay. Night is not a good time. The most active hours in this business, for some reason, I find are like 10 a.m. to about 6 p.m. is like when people are the most ready to sell their stuff. I'm not sure why. All right. Chris says, how many times do you post in the groups a day? I just post one time, but we post in 10 groups. Louis says, I posted at 4 a.m., woke up to 200 leads. Bam. That's how to do it. I mean, you should be getting some calls from this. So just check, right, Megan? Did you remember what groups you posted in?
No, but I can find it.
So you can go to your activity log and see what groups you posted in, and then just go to those groups and type your last name in, and you'll see your post. Now, sometimes admin is going to delete your post, guys, right? That's why you got to post in 10 groups, because if admin deletes your post in 3 groups, that means it's still up in 7 of them. Does everybody understand this? Who's finding this group chat helpful? I don't know if this is effective, if this is like, this is helping you guys, or it's the same stuff that you've seen. Wall says yes, and Lou says yes, Joe says helpful, always yes, very helpful, good stuff. Okay, good. All right, just making sure. Megan, did that help you at all?
Yeah, that did. Thank you.
What I want you guys to do is do an experiment, right? Because a lot of people don't do things because they just don't think they're going to work or not, right? Sometimes it's scary. Same thing with me. I'm like, oh, I don't want to post in 10 groups about paying cash for houses because I don't know if it's going to work, right? I had all these BS excuses in my head. I'm like, you know what, Dave? You teach people to post 10 groups a day for stupid phones, but you won't do it to buy a $100,000 house. Like, what is wrong with you? So I kicked myself in the ass today and just posted in 10 groups. And guess what? Boom, I got results. Funny thing, right? So just like commit yourself, force yourself to like all week, you're going to post in 10 groups a day. Like no matter what, I don't care what happens or what I think is going to work. This week, I'm posting in 10 groups every single day just because Dave said it. And then you can yell at me if it doesn't work later on, okay? But then at least you know that posting groups doesn't work, or you're just really not good at posting ads, and that's why. Chris says, we're going to see what I've been up to. Laugh out loud. Oh, you want to see the activity log? I'm scared to see your activity log, Chris. I don't know. I see some of your posts on social media. Do you really want to do that on a recorded group chat? You say sure. All right, Chris. Megan, do you need any more help? Are you done now? Is there anything else I could do for you on that? Does this help you?
Yeah, no, this was great. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, Chris, go ahead and share your screen. If you could stop sharing, Megan, we're going to let Chris share his screen, and we'll see what's going on.
I want to see this.
All right, here we go. So, Chris, wait a minute. You're not on a desktop, Chris? Wait, can you go on a what do you call it? Can you go on a the desktop, or does it have to be? Are you on, Chris?
Hold on a second. I have to be on my phone.
You're on. Oh, you're on the phone. Oh, I don't know how to check the activity log.
Oh, okay. All right, you don't have to do it then.
Yeah, let's hold off for now if you don't mind. I could look at that stuff later on. I don't know how that's going to benefit anybody really too much, anyways. Honestly, but if you want, you could share with me a pic to one of the posts you've made in a group, and I can check it out if you want. But Chris, let me just check out something really quick. Let me check out your profile. Okay, this is much better. Which one are you using, by the way? There's 3 Chris Stripes. Which one are you using for your profile?
The top one.
You're using this to post in groups?
Yeah.
And how many groups did you post in today?
10.
You posted in 10. Okay. If you were a woman looking to sell a phone, this is portrayed.
You can't see that. It's just on my friends list. If you're on my friends list, you can see that.
All right.
You gotta go to view ads if you can see what my profile looks to somebody else.
What's a group you posted?
Hold on, I'll go get my list real quick. Go-kart online garage sale.
What is it?
Elkhart online garage sale new. Elkhart's ELKHART.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, that one too.
Let me see if it's public and I can just see the posts. No, I can't. I see you there. Let me see if I can just join the group if they'll let me, and I can check it out.
I could probably accept your request. Let's see.
Oh, see if it accepts it, and I can check it out.
No, it doesn't let me do it.
All right. Well, if you can find a couple ads, feel free to put a link to them or something like that, and I can share them in the group. In the meantime, let's get someone else to do this, and we can post and see what else is going on. How many times you posted 10 today? Can you show me just like the text and the pic of what you posted today, Chris? So put it in the chat or something, or send it to me on Facebook. Take a screenshot of one of it, and you can send it to me Facebook message. I'll check it out. How's that?
All right, I'll do it.
Okay. Let's see. Who else has a question about groups right now? You guys want to see more posts in groups or anything else about groups? Neil says, "Oh, Chris, I remember your testimonial video. I loved it." Let's see. Carl says, "Hey, Dave, you said not to post in Marketplace and groups at the same time. I didn't know this. Why is this?" It just seems to mess it up for some reason. Just post separately in Marketplace and then post in groups separately. For some reason, for us, it works better because it's only one extra step. It doesn't take that much longer for it. And also, your post in Marketplace is going to be different than groups because in Marketplace, you can't put text. You can't put numbers in your ad or your pictures. In groups, you can. So it's a different strategy in Marketplace than groups. Aaron Goldstein is the master Marketplace. He's got all kinds of funny stuff going on with Marketplace, and he gets a lot of business from it. But it can be a tricky thing. I don't do as much Marketplace because I prefer not to run my business off of something that's very fragile as Marketplace. Let's see. Steve says, "You only post your number or say message me for details." I would never say message me for details. I don't know if I like that word. I would say call, text, message me, something of that nature, real simple. So Paul says, "I just created a new Facebook account and there was no option for Marketplace." Well, sometimes Marketplace doesn't allow you to have Marketplace on all your Facebook accounts, especially if you're brand new, because there's a lot of abuse for Marketplace. So you have to warm your Facebook account up and then Marketplace will just appear. Again, Aaron is the man to talk to for these type of things. Chris says, "You won't have it right when you create an account." Correct. Well, says, "One of my Facebook accounts, Marketplace, ever gets one view, am I in jail?" Again, I don't post in Marketplace at all for my stuff. I just post in Craigslist ads and Facebook groups, and we get a lot of business that way. For the other stuff, Aaron's not in the group chat, but next time I'll have him answer those questions. Maybe we could do like a Marketplace group chat or something like that and have him do it. But although some of the stuff that you guys are doing in Marketplace is considered what's called black hat, and I can't teach black hat on a recorded video, by the way. So that's another reason why we can't discuss some of those things as far as Marketplace. I don't know if you guys know what black hat stuff means, but anyways, I like to only use white hat techniques in business just because that's how to build a good sustainable business. All right, how many people here, quick test, how many people here have a shirt with the logo? Say yes if you got a shirt with the logo. No, 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 no. How many people here have a business card? We've got only 20% of people have a shirt with the logo. And let's say no, no, yes, yes, no. We got about 50% of people with a business card. Okay, so I don't think there's one person that's been a phone flipping superstar that's hit 10K that didn't have business cards. So I highly recommend to get the business cards and the shirt because that shows, like Barry, that you're a legitimate business. You're not a fly-by-nighter, right? And when people meet you, you guys don't want to always be fighting with these things, with Marketplace, with Facebook groups, with Craigslist ads. You want to eventually have a business where you have customers that come back to you regularly. It's a grind to constantly post ads. Those are called cold leads. They don't know you. They don't trust you. They don't like you. But once you've done business with someone, it's so much easier to do business with you again. The value for most businesses, a warm lead is 15 times more valuable than a cold lead. A warm lead means someone that's done business versus a cold lead, they've never done business with you before, right? So some of you guys are all worried about not getting getting leads from Craigslist and Facebook, but you haven't invested $10 on a shirt on Vistaprint to deal with the customers that are 15 times more valuable than the other leads. Does that make sense? It's funny because I'll see someone for 3 months post about Marketplace, and then I ask if they have a business card yet, and they still say no. Why would you continue to fight with Facebook Marketplace and not do the easy thing, right? It takes a little bit of effort, but you only have to do it one time. You only have to get business cards one time, and that's it. And you can get them on Vistaprint for like $8. They're like free shipping. You pay $8 for free to do, and then $8 for the shipping. That's it. Okay. So guys, don't skip over the important stuff in business. And even though it's a hassle and it's a pain, it's easy to just do the same thing every day. Do the thing that's really important that you need to get done and build that business up. It's incredibly valuable. Like Barry's working 60 hours a week at his job, and he does $6,000 to $8,000 a month without even barely trying. And that's because he's got a brand. He's got business cards. He's got a shirt. He's got a name. Who's using a Facebook page, by the way? Is anybody using a Facebook page for their business? Says no, 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 yes, 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 no, no, no. A Facebook page is a great place to build a brand for yourself because you could put your Facebook page on your business card. You could post testimonials. You can even do some paid traffic, which is a little bit trickier for buying phones, but you can also post updates to your customers. See, whenever you have a fan page, it's like building a list, right? So whenever you post something, your customers are going to see that. So now let's say if you're like, hey guys, for this week, let's say it's a slow week and you're like, sell your phone to us right now and mention this business page and we'll give you 10% off, 10% extra for your phone this week. Who would love to be able to do that, to have like 500 customers on a business page that you could post something like that and just drive instant sales to yourself, get deals immediately? Wouldn't that be awesome? I'll show you my business page really quick. Chris says I have 20 people on my page. Okay. Try to build that up maybe a little bit more. But let's look at my business page. I think we have like 1,000 people or something like that. But I can post videos here. I can post testimonials. Now, honestly, I don't manage my buy, sell, fix page as much as I should. We have like 1,100 likes on here. And I don't post as often as I should. But see, like I used to post these videos of the repairs, and I got a lot of business. People would come in and say, oh, I saw that you do repairs, because they like to see that it's real, right? Has anybody ever checked out my buy, sell, fix business page, by the way? This is before I even had this course. I shot this video.
Hey everyone, this is Dave from Buy Sell Fix here. Just want to let you know we just got our iPhone 6 prices reduced down to $109.95. Just about to do this iPhone 6 right here.
All right, that's embarrassing to watch this, but I just wanted to show you guys what I did before I even, had this program. I was posting in this stuff. Someone says you're so calm. Yeah, I know. It's a different me. I wasn't used to videos back then. That's before I had my YouTube channel. But have a page, and it's like, see, like if we're open on Christmas Eve, let your customers know what's going on. They like that stuff. They like security in a business. So that's also a nice thing to have. All right. I think we're going to leave the rest of this group chat for 10 or 15 minutes of general question and answer for you guys. Anybody else have any questions about Facebook, fan page, group, anything just in general? Someone says, do you put your phone number in the Facebook Marketplace ads? We don't post in Marketplace. We only do like we do like one post a day in Marketplace, but you can't put a number on a Marketplace ad because usually they'll flag it. You can get around it. There's some tricks here. Some of the members, I would probably network with some of the guys that are really good in this program at Marketplace, and that's your best bet because there's a lot of tricks, and it's not something I can go in a group chat because it gets very complicated. What I would do is find out someone here that's posting a Marketplace that's crushing it, and then ask them about that would probably be the best bet. Let's see. Uri says, I need help appraising. Well, Uri, you got your chance on the group chat already. I want to get someone a little bit newer because we spent that first part of the group chat appraising just for you on that. So if we can get someone maybe new, who's new that's not commenting here so far, that is maybe struggling a little bit or is a little nervous to get started, let's get someone like that on here for a second. Pavlin says, me, no, you're not new, Pavlin. Pavlin's doing a phone flipping superstar this week. He just hit 10K for the month. Congratulations, Pavlin, by the way. Give Pavlin a hand. Let's see. So who's not doing 10K though? That's like that's nervous or wants some help, come on. I know there's some people on this chat right now that are like, oh, I haven't been doing what I need to. I really want to say something, but I'm afraid Dave's going to berate me. Or Neil says, this may be advanced, but do you recommend building lists from your ad posts or creating funnels? I think that's too complicated for this business, honestly, Neil. You just joined the course today, right? So I would just watch the videos if I were you, because there's plenty of money to be made with the free stuff right now. Don't overcomplicate it. George says, I'm new. All right, good. George, can we get you to ask some questions here? You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now, Dave?
Yep, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Can you say something?
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Well, I'm new to the group. I've been I bought your course last month. I haven't been able to start. I'm trying to save some capital. Currently struggling with the bills, so I do have about $100 to start.
George, how much cash do you have right now?
In my pocket, I got about 150 bucks.
All right. Who here in the course had only 150 bucks or around 200 bucks, very little money, and then did at least a couple thousand in sales? Type yes in the chat if you did. Arthur says me. Jem says I started with 200. Chris started with way less, he said. Logan says me. Jean-Luc said yes. Keisha says yes. Okay. So what did you guys do to get started? Let's give George a little confidence to get going with this. Barry says he started with 200 bucks. Chris says he started with $50. Chris Sellers. So a lot of you guys started with less than 200 bucks. Chris Kripe says sell some stuff around the house. Logan says sell unwanted household items for some capital. I had a garage sale, George, when I started. I was living in my mother's basement, and I asked if I could sell some stuff around her house so I'd have a little bit of cash to get up to 300. Who here just started posting? Yep, go ahead.
I do landscaping on the side after my work. I'm a janitor for Chicago Public Schools.
Okay.
So this summer, I'm going to have a little bit of cash to work with. During the winter, I struggle.
Okay, well, let's start with today, though, like right now, because I don't really like to base my life off the future, right? I want to know what can I do right now to make some money. So, George, we want to get you started, like, making money, like, this week. I've had guys that have joined my course. I had a kid named Rob once that joined my course, right? He started with 150 bucks. Within 2 weeks, he had $2,000 cash.
Oh, that would be great.
Yep, within 2 weeks. So I think you'd be fine if you can get started right now, but I think you got to get started. So have you posted any ads yet?
No, I haven't started yet because I just got some money to start with.
Okay,
so
good.
I start posting. I'm going to post on Craigslist, like you said.
Yep.
I've been listening to all your group chats and everything, and my biggest fear is getting, my accounts closed down. Like by PayPal or eBay. I want to make sure I do everything right.
Well, nothing's getting closed down right now because you're not making any money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
I think a lot of this stuff is kind of just sometimes we kind of overcomplicate things. We have all these concerns, and that usually comes from lack of taking action. Like me personally, I can relate to your fears. I see some of you guys are shaking your head. Some of the old guys that are doing 10K are like, come on, man. But listen, we got to all put ourselves in George's shoes here. He's brand new. He just started this. Think about when we first started, how we felt, right? Because I know even me right now, I'm doing $1 million in business, and I'll be the first person to admit I was a chicken for 2 weeks to put up ads to pay cash for houses. I was scared because I had all these the things that I would wonder, well, what could go wrong? What if I can't pay cash for the house and it's like a $300,000 house? What if there's something wrong with the house? I had all these problems, but then I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. Right? And it's great because then I start taking action. I go out seeing houses. It's like one little thing leads to the next, and things start getting done. All of a sudden the ball starts rolling, and sometimes just that first little step is all we need. Right, George? So, yeah. I mean, just do something today to get yourself going, especially when you don't have a lot of money. It's harder because you're in that, like, desperation mode. You need cash. This is scary. You can't afford to lose money. But cut out all the noise in your life. Just forget about all that stuff. And just post ads on Craigslist tonight. And just think like me. Like, who cares? If you don't get a deal, who cares? Or if you can't, if they're trying to sell you an expensive phone, you don't have the money, who cares? But the thing is, you're taking action, and it's going to lead to something. It's going to lead to the next step. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so just do something. Post some ads on Craigslist, post in some Facebook groups, and then who knows? Maybe you'll get someone that wants to sell you an iPhone 6 for $30, and you can flip that on eBay for $150.
Yes, I'm very motivated. I'm going to start tonight. I just got some cash. I just started mowing some lawns, so
good. Awesome.
I think I'll be good.
I love it. I love to see like guys in this group come up with nothing and then bam, they start making money. So I give you a lot of credit, George, because it's a lot harder to do this when you don't have 5,000 sitting in your account. So for all you guys that did make it, all the credit for you guys. Keep pushing hard. So George, any questions I could do to help you out in your situation?
Well, I do want to quit my job eventually. Concerned about the insurance, medical insurance. I think that's all I got. I'm really worried about there. And about the LLC, I'm not sure how to form that.
Don't worry about the LLC. You don't do that until you got money in your pocket.
Okay.
The IRS doesn't care about taking taxes unless you actually make any money. And I'm not an accountant, but just you don't have a business if you're not making any cash. So don't worry about that stuff. Right now, you want to put some money in your pocket is the key.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's basically those are my two main concerns.
Yeah, the biggest concern I would say right now is buying a phone and flipping it and get just even $100 or $200 profit in your pocket right now will make all the difference. Imagine if you had $500 to play with, how much more that would help you right now.
Get your feet wet.
George, you still there? I think you muted yourself on accident.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, I unmuted you. Go ahead. So just getting an extra $100 or $200 in your pocket is going to help you.
Oh, definitely.
Yep.
I'll do what you said.
All right, and don't be a stranger in the group. We got some guys here that are very supportive. I mean, this is a badass group we got. These guys, I mean, we've got so many guys in this group that have hit 10K now that have been doing this. There's so many good, and forget about, I always mention 10K, but like guys like Barry, he's doing part-time 6,000 to 8,000 a month. That's not chump change there, That's decent.
Oh, well, I'll tell you one thing. Dave. I used to be an advertising executive. I used to sell big multi-million-dollar contracts. My landscaping business is actually very successful. So I usually get what I want. I'm a motivated guy, and I do what I say I'm going to do.
Awesome. I like to see that. I love to see new people coming up and crushing it. So good luck to you, George. I think, and to give you the credit, let's give George a hand for having the guts to come up here and do this. It takes guts to especially to come on 50 people on a group chat and say this stuff. So congratulations to you, George. I wish you the best of luck. I look forward to seeing your results in the future.
Thank you, Dave.
A lot, Chris Kripe, he did 10K in a month, and as much sometimes I have fun with Chris and I joke around with him, but he was just like you starting off. I remember when he was brand new, he said he only had $50, he had no money, and now he complains about only doing 5K for the month now. Like he literally gets depressed over it. So, that's.
I've been looking at Chris, and I noticed that he does a lot.
Yeah.
So
I had to get started. Yeah.
Model that.
So.
Thank you.
All right, you got it. All right, George. So, guys, I hope you found this group chat helpful. You know what I forgot to do is to show you guys Canva, how to make an ad. Should I save that for the next group chat, or should I go a little bit more on Canva now? Logan says, not quite phone flipper related, but I found listening to money affirmations really helped my attitude towards money. Yeah, I think doing affirmations and listening to a motivational video every day for 15, 20 minutes makes a huge difference. I still do it. Every day I listen to motivational stuff every day to keep myself going. Because no matter what, you always will lose your motivation if you don't do something every day. Like I read a whole book today. I read actually a book called The Everything Store by Jeff Bezos. It was the biography of Jeff Bezos, the creator of Amazon. And boy, man, talk about, you want to have a good attitude, study one of the richest men in the world. And I tell you what, it's hard to be negative after that. It's pretty good. Barry says, great book. Alex says, how do you read a book a day? Just real fast. Wallace says, Canva and designer both good. So guys, also who wants an inspirational talk for 5 minutes before we wrap up? Anybody? All right. Yes, I know you guys tend to like this when I talk about this. I mentioned
about the
not right, but guys, like, you know, it's just I hadn't listened to Ty Lopez's 67 Steps in the last 3 years. Some of you guys like Ty Lopez, some of you don't. Okay, this is not a debate of whether Ty Lopez is a scammer. For me, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. He personally mentored me, and I think the guy's amazing. And I think the 67 Steps is literally the best course I've ever bought in my life. And it was only $67. I'm not an affiliate for Ty. I just will praise him to the end of the time because he helped me so much. And I listened to one of his videos the other day, and, you know, it's funny because I've listened to his videos 3 times, and it's been 3 years. I'm like, I'm going to listen to him. And I was like, this is why I'm doing $1 million a year now, because of this course. Because, like, I was listening to a video, and he was talking about how you should spend your time with people that are successful. And I started realizing, like, you know what? I'm spending a lot of my time with people sometimes that are looking to me for advice, but I'm not spending my time with people that, like, it's painful to listen to them talk to me. Like, Dave, you're doing this wrong. Dave, you know, like, I'm critiquing everybody, but I'm not asking for the critiques. I'm not reaching out to billionaires and multimillionaires and things like that. And I'm like, you know something? I need to practice what I preach, because here I am shoving advice down everybody's throat, except I'm not reaching out to these multimillionaires and then asking them questions because I'm afraid they're going to say something bad to me. And I realized how stupid that was. And this was about a couple weeks ago. I started thinking that, and I was like, you know what, Dave, you got to start growing some balls here, pardon my French, and just start talking to some bigger players. So I've started posting in some, like, real high level groups of guys that are doing 10 million a year, and then trying to, like, pick their brain a little bit to see how do I get to 8 figures, because right now I'm only at 7, and it's been a struggle for the last 6 months to get to the 8-figure level, right? So, you know, if I hadn't listened to that video, though, I wouldn't be in this mode, right? And up until this point, I was like, I was struggling, like stuck at a plateau, and I couldn't even find new books to read. I was getting frustrated. And then just listening to that Ty Lopez video, it's like, that's my problem. I need to get around bigger people. So what I did was, sometimes you can't be around, like, you know, it's not easy to find billionaires. So I just bought a bunch of books on biographies of billionaires, and I'm like, well, if I can't reach out to a billionaire, I'll just read everything about their life. Because usually, like, Jeff Bezos, if you read that book, The Everything Store, like, it's like a course on how to build Amazon. And, like, he says everything he did, like, from how he hired the employees to how he made business decisions to how he chose why to pick Amazon as the next business idea and why he left, like, a job on Wall Street that he was making a ton of money. I mean, like, it was literally breaks it down exactly what he did to be a billionaire. So, I mean, I don't even need to talk to Jeff Bezos. It's just writing the book. So I guess the purpose of me saying this is get yourself around really successful people. If you guys are stuck in a rut, like, you could break this on a small scale too. Like, if you're not getting the leads you want, who in this group is crushing it and getting a ton of leads? Send them a message and say, hey man, how are you getting all these leads? I want to get leads, you know, or find out what the successful people do. Go watch the Phone Flipping Superstar interviews for a little bit every day to get motivated. Go watch Chris, go watch Aaron, just watch those people and get juiced up, get excited about phone flipping again. And if you just need to motivate yourself in general for business, there's so many good motivational videos on YouTube that you can watch that will help so much. Like, who here has watched the story of Sylvester Stallone? I've watched that one like 100 times. I used to watch it all the time, how Sylvester Stallone became a success today. It's amazing. If you want some insane motivation, like, you will have no excuses after you watch this video. I don't care if you are homeless right now. Sylvester Stallone had it harder than you, and he's now worth $500 million. Like, seriously, if you're watching this video from your car and you have nowhere else to sleep tonight, Sylvester Stallone had it harder than you. So if you, and I'm sorry if that hurts to hear that, but go watch that video. Watch Life Story of Sylvester Stallone. It's amazing if you want some real positive motivation and to overcome your excuses. Another really good one is the Sahara Desert video by Brian Tracy. Has anybody else seen that video? Brian Tracy talked about how he crossed the Sahara Desert and almost died. Amazing. You got to watch this video, guys. Let me go find it really quick and I'll share it in the group. Let me just. I've been. By the way, it's my Celtic meditation music. I've been meditating a lot lately, and you know, if you really want to get what you want in life, meditation has been amazing. It's just like aligned everything. You know, I find myself doing the wrong things a couple weeks ago, and it's like I started meditating, and I'm like, this is the person I want to be. Oops, I'm typing in meditation because I'm talking about that. Sorry. Here he is. Success is a journey right here. Listen to this video. It is gold. I listened to this video so many times I almost memorized it. But there's a story in here, in particular in this video. He talks about how he crossed the Sahara Desert. I don't know if you know Brian Tracy, but he's one of the most successful motivational speakers and sales trainers out there right now. He's published all kinds of books and courses and things like that. But it's amazing, and it's a free video that you guys can watch. Okay. So, all right. I hope you guys like that and the little inspirational talk there to motivate you. But sorry if it comes off preachy or anything. And I wish you guys all the best. Let's keep crushing it, doing your best you can. Someone says, awesome first group chat. Awesome. All right, great, guys. I'm glad you liked it. By the way, there is, you guys are asking me for book recommendations. You know, there's a file in the group that I uploaded my top 10 books to read of all time. So if you haven't checked that out, you can go get it in the group. You guys are rating the group chat 10 out of 10. Thank you. Saying love it. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. It means a lot. I try to give a little bit more value than just phone flipping if I can when I can for you. So number one is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Anybody that knows me knows that that's my book of all time. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. But just go to the group and go to files, and you'll see there's a file there that says Dave's top recommendations for books. You could just download that, and then you can do it. By the way, if you guys want to train in person with me, June 6th and 7th, we still have some spots left. You can train for 7 hours a day with me and Aaron in my store, watching me close deals live, get you pumped up. We'll go over some mindset, some business techniques, and then we go out to dinner the second day. So if you haven't joined the boot camp, I don't know if anybody's interested in going, but that's coming up in just a few weeks now. So if you haven't booked your ticket yet, go ahead and book that soon, because it was a great time. The people who came to the boot camp really, really loved it. So if you want, you can come to do that. I think that's pretty much it. By the way, just out of curiosity, guys, if I did another group just on like motivation and like all this mindset stuff of getting things accomplished, does anybody think that would be a good second thing for me if I want to do this? Because I kind of want to do something a little bit bigger than phone flipping in the future, and I've been really trying to find something else. Like if I did something that was like, I don't know, not like a $1,000 course, but maybe you do like a monthly membership, and I do like a few talks every month like this, where I teach you like things like how I grew my business, mindset, like success principles and things like that, and gave you guys like really support and encouragement. You think that would be worth it? Everybody's like, hell yes. Damn, maybe that's got to be my next product. Okay. Someone says mindset, I would sign up. Okay. So maybe I'll do something like that in the future. I'd keep that one really reasonable. Wouldn't be a ton of money or something like that. And maybe just like a monthly membership thing. I'm thinking about doing that. All right, guys. Well, so you guys have a great night. So Alex says, how much for it? Maybe I should actually do a quick thing on that. Some mentality group chats would be cool. Maybe I'll do a free group chat just like on mindset, and then I can maybe create that program and you guys can be some of the first ones. Someone said, Bob says, let's get you to 8 figures. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I'd love to have some of you guys in. I'd probably give you guys a discount being the first members for something like that if I did, just to help you out. But let's see. Someone says, maybe we could have special pricing for us. Yeah, I would definitely do special pricing. You guys are like family. It's not just a phone flipping group for me, so I hook you up if I was to do it. We'll talk about that more in the future. I'm not sure if I want to get sidetracked right now, but I think, it's something I've always wanted done. I've always wanted to be like a motivational guy. It's like a dream of mine. As you can tell, I get into this stuff, especially reading over 700 books in the last 6 years. So you guys have a great night. Thanks for all the feedback on that too. And thanks for having a good talk. I appreciate it, guys. So everybody have a great night, and I'll see you next week.